Test, test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good to go? Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel and you enjoy sneakers, consider subscribing because we upload a lot of sneaker videos. Buckets, please define a lot for the people.
Almost every single day.
Almost every single day, whether it is a long form video review like this one or a YouTube short like this one, there's gonna be a lot of sneakers. Now, before we dive into today's pair of sneakers, I wanna talk about our clothing brand, Buckets, who is behind the camera, and myself. We have a clothing brand, Uncivilized. It's an Uncivilized hoodie that I'm wearing right here. We have other stuff on the website right now as we speak. So uncivilizedstore.com. We'll put a link in the description of this video. We do a lot of the printing by hand ourselves. Almost all of it is made in the USA. So cool stuff over on the website. Just consider this a little alley-oop. You know what I mean? Do with it what you will. Buckets, how you feeling? I see the hair is very blonde today. The mullet is mulleting.
Yeah.
How you feeling? Anything to add, or are we diving in?
I feel good. Let's dive in.
3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the Air Jordan 4 Fear. As of now, these are set to release November 9th at a retail price point of 215 smackaroos. Now, we have seen some of these release dates get shifted and moved around, but as of now, that is the info. I gotta say, right out of the box, I like these a lot. Even though there's no bright or spicy colors per se, I think it's color blocked in a way that does give them a little bit of razzle dazzle. Quality-wise, nothing too special, but I will say I actually prefer the shape on this pair compared to that original release back in 2013. That is when we saw the original Fear pack drop. We saw the 3s retro last year, the 4s this pair dropping this year, and we'll see what they do with the Fear 5 moving forward. Maybe they bring those back next year, maybe not. The 4 is my personal favorite, and like I said, I actually do like this pair better than the original from 2013. Mainly because of that shape. Material wise, you've got this suede or nubuck on pretty much the entire shoe. I'll say I like how it moves from light to dark as well. You see the lighter gray around the front of the shoe, and then a darker shade on the toe box, and that runs all the way back to the heel. And then up top, of course, you see it's black, with some white hits on the eyelet cages here, the ankle liner as well, and of course on that Jumpman flight patch front and center. You got another Jumpman logo on the back of the shoe. You've got the blacked out netting, which is a cool vibe. Upside down Air Jordan on the back of the tongue, standard Jordan 4 things. White, gray, and speckled midsole, which definitely adds a little bit of flair. Kind of reverse Oreo vibes with the speckling. For those of you not familiar, the inspiration behind this sneaker or behind this colorway is Fear, or lack thereof, Buckets. You see the quote on the box, you see the quote on the paper. I'm scared of what I won't become, and you're scared of what I could become. Michael Jordan, baby. Michael Jordan, a fearless man. And now somehow we have these Jordan 4s. You see the outsole, nothing too fancy. They cap things off with another Jumpman logo, as you can see. I think these are really nice. I like these a lot better than the White Thunder that recently released. I know a lot of people were into those. I was really not. I think these are so much better. That said, I won't quite put these on the level or in the stratosphere, I should say, of the Military Blues or the Bread Reimagined or the Pine Green SBs, meaning for me, they're not in that top tier, but I do think they're right underneath it. I think it's a great colorway. I think they're super wearable. The Jordan 4 in general has probably been my most worn sneaker over the past couple years. If you've been tuning in, you know that. I've always got a couple pairs in the rotation, and these are definitely next up. This is gonna be my winter Jordan 4 for sure. I should also mention, because this is technically an early look, I don't expect these to sell out, which is nice if you like them. If you want a pair, they should be pretty easy to snag. Now, the retail price is gonna turn some people off. I know that, and I get it, especially with all these Jordan retros, with so many of them sitting on shelves. It's like, hey, I don't wanna pay that $215. Maybe I'll wait till they go on sale, cop them for under retail, etc., etc. But that said, if you do want a pair, I do not expect it to be a super difficult pair to cop. So now, final verdict. I think buckets, I'm gonna give these a 7.5 out of 10. I think in the past, I would have given them like an 8.5, but I feel like I've got to recalibrate the scale a little bit.
You got to make it more like my scales.
No. Your scale is too low. I just got to recalibrate. You know, it's like Portnoy on the pizza reviews, for example. Now, he never gives out 10s, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
I think he's usually like in that 6 to 8 range as far as the pizzas go.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go barstool with it, but I do think I got to get just a little more strict, a little more stringent. Is that
that could be a right word. I don't know.
I got to get a little more, a more stringent restructuring of the scale. So I'm going to go 7.5 out of 10 on these, even though I do really, really like them. I think it's a dope sneaker. Scale of 1 to 10 with your, I don't know what to call your scale. It's beyond stringent. It's a...
I mean, all I heard and all that rambling was that you want your scale to be more like my scale.
Not at all. Not at all.
The people know.
The people do know, in fact.
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10. What are you giving these?
7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's a good sneaker.
It's very good. People think that a 7's not a good score. 7 is a good score.
7's a very good score. You give out a lot of 5s and 6s, but here's what I'm going to say about these and why I like this version more. We talk about that white cement Jordan 4 from, I think it was 2012.
Yeah.
We referenced those a lot. That was a rough era for Jordan 4s. The quality was atrocious. I mean, it was like you were walking around with bricks on your feet, so much so that I had to retire those and give them to you. Now, you wore them a lot, but that was an uncomfortable, stiff, rigid, very stringent shoe.
Yeah.
Very stringent on feet.
Yeah, that was a pair of sneakers that wasn't comfortable that I wore for like 2 years, like every day.
Yeah. Yeah, you ran those into the ground. And the shape is better now. I hate to be like the shape guy.
Yeah, I don't get into the shape. I'm not a shape guy.
Okay. I am a shape guy.
Yeah, it's not something that I'm getting into.
The shape's better now. So 7.5 from me, 7 from you. Leave a comment below. Let us know, how do you feel about these? Are you grabbing a pair? Are you passing on them? If you're not excited about these, what is another pair that you are excited about? Leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana, same time, same place, right here at the Workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. I got nothing else. Buckets, anything from you?
I think I had some stuff, but you lost me with the scale, and I kind of forgot.
Stringent, throwing that out, it threw you off. I understand.
No, the word was good. I think the word's good. I got to check, but I think the word's good, but I don't know. I don't know.
You got nothing.
Oh, I think that the Fear 5 is the best of the Fear pack.
I like the 4.
Not even close.
Yeah, the 5. It's like, kind of like army green vibes.
It was better. I thought it was better in 2013, and I think it's better now.
Okay. All right.
The 3 is the worst pair.
There you go. Heard from me, heard from Buckets. Adios.